All right. So I see, Lee, you made it. So I do want to shift gears here a little bit and bring on a guest, Lee Mason, who is a friend of mine, and he has been in the integral scene for a long time. And he has just released a new program through Integral Life. Let's see if you're there, Lee. There you are. And it follows along the theme of what I'm talking about of what does it feel like? What is this new territory of integral? And you have created a program called, but what's the actual title?
The title of the course is The Essence of Integral Flourishing. The
Essence of Integral Flourishing. It's been released on Integral Life, and I want to let you plug it a little bit, because I think it's worthy and it's exactly what we're talking about, and it helps people move the ball into integral. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, well, first a little bit about myself. So I'm Lee Mason, indeed, as you said, and thanks for the introduction, Jeff. And so I was born in London, England, and I currently live in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And I'm 46 years old, and I've spent my professional life working as a physical therapist, as a coach, and also as a teacher, facilitating workshops and courses about health, well-being, and personal development. And the Essence of Integral Flourishing course, as you say, is an online course hosted by Integral Life, and it combines a large number of insights from the scientific study of human happiness, or more broadly, well-being. And it combines that with the depth and scope of integral philosophy. And throughout the course, participants are invited to engage in more than 80 practical exercises designed to produce a greater sense of flourishing, or a high level of experienced well-being. And this concept of flourishing was popularized by a psychologist called Martin Seligman. And he argued that our level of experienced well-being as human beings depends on how well we're doing within 5 categories. And he said that these 5 categories were represented in what he called the PERMA model, spelled P-E-R-M-A. And in this model, the P stands for positive emotion, or feeling happy. The E stands for engagement, or feeling absorbed in an activity that we're performing where we lose track of time, for instance. And the R stands for relationships, so feeling connected with others in a healthy way. And the M stands for meaning, or how much purpose we experience in our life. And the A stands for accomplishment, or achieving goals that are important to us. And later, Martin Seligman added the letter V to the PERMA model, making it the PERMA plus V model. And the V stands for vitality, or feeling fit and energetic. So if we're speaking about flourishing, then according to Seligman, flourishing means doing well across the categories of this PERMA plus V model. And more concretely, that means we're flourishing if we regularly feel happy, if we regularly feel engaged at work and during sports, for instance, if we enjoy healthy relationships with loved ones, if we experience a sense of purpose in our life, and if we regularly work towards the achievement of goals that we find important, and also if we regularly feel energetic and fit. So that's a sort of a introduction to the concept of flourishing. And throughout the course, participants are invited to do a large number of exercises, indeed, to increase the level of well-being they experience within the context of this PERMA plus V model. But of course, the course is titled The Essence of Integral Flourishing. So in addition to exploring flourishing within the context of the PERMA plus V model, we also explore flourishing within the context of the integral model. And the reason for this is that the PERMA plus V model provides us with specific tools that we can use to experience a greater sense of flourishing, generally speaking, mostly in the individual interior and the collective interior dimensions of life, or what integral theory would call the upper left and lower left quadrants. But of course, anyone who's familiar with integral theory knows that reality is much larger than the interior quadrants alone. So what we do is we explore the integral model and ask what it might mean to flourish as a human being across all 5 elements of the integral model. In other words, we explore what it means to flourish within the context of all of the quadrants, both the interior and the exterior quadrants. We explore what it means to flourish within the context of the intelligences or lines of development, flourish within the context of levels. And within this course, we refer specifically to levels of personal development. And also, what does flourishing mean within the context of types? So in the course specifically personality types, and what does it mean to flourish within the context of states. And in the course, we specifically look at states of consciousness. So this, the Essence of Integral Flourishing course, it invites participants to increase their sense of flourishing, both within the context of the PERMA plus V model, as well as within the context of the integral model.
Yeah, wow. Well, that's it's what integral can do, is to, include all aspects of reality, basically. And so that you can, in a way, index and see, where am I strong? Where am I not so strong? What am I paying attention to? What am I not paying attention to?